Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a video on a token that was not too long ago added to CoinMarketCap. It was requested by a viewer of the channel, and it's not on the recently added section anymore. I've found out that it's been on the trending section, so it got added to the trending section recently, and here it is. It's called SHINTAMA. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. All right, so it's called SHINTAMA, and in the last 24 hours went up by 179%, and since it got added to CoinMarketCap, it's been up 323%. So it went up, it tripled in since it got added to CoinMarketCap. So let's click on SHINTAMA, wait for it to load. And when it loads, we can see the price. Well, we can't see the full price. Well, there it is. The price is like super low to get one US dollar could probably get you a couple million of these tokens. All right, so let's see. It's on the Ethereum blockchain. So you guys, if you're planning on buying $1, you're probably gonna have to plan on spending like probably $81 because of the gas fees that come along with Ethereum. All right, but I think there's always a more safer bet investing in Ethereum tokens, because scammers or people who are planning on rug pulling, they don't usually go on the Ethereum blockchain. They usually go on the Binance Smart Chain, which is easier to get in, have lower gas fees. So they're more likely to add scam tokens on the Binance Smart Chain. But here we can see it's just been on the rise since it got released. Let's see, we can go back to 7 days. I don't think it got released more than 7 days ago. I think it got added to CoinMarketCap like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Let's see if we go, let me put it to a month to make sure I'm not mistaken. So we go all the way down. We can see that it got added on the 2nd of this month, so that's 2 days ago at 8:53 a.m. So it got added on CoinMarketCap at 8:53 a.m. on the 2nd of February 2022, and since then it's been up 300%. So that's 3 times. So if you had invested $10, your money would be at $30 right now. If you invested $1,000, you should have like $3,000 right now. All right, so we already said it's on the Ethereum blockchain. Let's see how many. All right, so let's see. So they have 2,371 members on Telegram. So what you do with their Telegram group is you go to their Telegram group, you open their Telegram, join their Telegram group, and ask any questions you want, or look through their last 100 to 200 messages to see if anybody has been complaining about being unable to sell or anything like that. Just look for any negative comments and try to figure out if any of it is true. All right, next we're gonna go to community. This is gonna bring us to Twitter, and we can see how many Twitter followers they have. So since they joined January, that's last month, they joined in January, they have 100 and let's zoom in. So they joined in January, they tweeted 109 times already, and they have 2,556 followers. So that's not a lot of followers, but they just joined like less than a month ago, probably, depending on which day they joined exactly. All right, so let's see how active they are. So they pinned a tweet 23 hours ago. They tweeted out 4 hours ago. Then they tweeted 4 hours ago. Let's see what they tweeted in this tweet. So it says launch February 1st, bonus on top of that, the biggest buy and hold in this time frame will win 1 Ethereum. Okay, all right, so let's see. Tweeted 6 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 6 hours ago. So they're saying they tweeted SHINTAMA is on fire, over 300,000 USD burnt in total, more burns to come at our next milestone. All right, so looks like they're very active on Twitter, very active, and I like to see when tokens are active on Twitter. Here they're showing 50 million market cap. They said we have achieved 50 million market cap. All right, so let's go back and First thing we're gonna do is copy the contract address. Should show at the top that is copied, like right here should show you that it got copied. And we're gonna open their website. And guys, please remember, whenever you go into any of these tokens or try to invest in any of these tokens, always do your own research. Always do your own research, come to your own conclusions, because at the end of the day, you got to remember that it's your money that's gonna be on the line. Don't let anybody ever tell you, hey, invest in this token because it's gonna 1000x or because it's gonna 10,000x. Yes, it might 1000x or might 10,000x, but you got to do your own research into the token and come to your own conclusions of whether or not you want to risk that amount of money. All right. And then one other tip I can always give you guys is, if you're planning on investing in any type of tokens, whether it be Shintama or Shiba Inu, any type of token, always test the token out first. And what I mean by test the token out first is, if you're planning on spending $500 on a token or $1,000 on a token or coin, always go in the token with a small amount first. So if you're gonna invest $1,000, say you just put $5 in, buy $5 worth of that token, and then when you buy that $5 worth of token, try to sell that $5 worth of token. If you're able to sell that $5 worth of token, you know for sure or for a fact that you're able to sell the token. That way, if you go in with 1,000, at least you know you were able to sell $5 worth before, so you're more than likely able to sell the $1,000 when you're going. Instead of just going with the first buy, you go in with $1,000, and then when you try to sell it, you can't. Well, if you test it, at least you have a better idea that, hey, if I get in, I can probably get out. Okay, all right, so let's see what they're showing us on the website. And here they gave us their white paper. So always, right here they show us their white paper. So always open the white paper and read what's in their white paper. All right, so let's scroll down and see what this website is about and token is about. It says Shintama, Shinja and Saitama, two united tokens came to make history by Shintama. Telegram, Twitter chart, white paper. The purpose of the association. All right, so it says the two tokens already both legendary decided to merge for those who, for whatever reason, did not become members of both communities. Yes, perhaps they compete with each other, but not in this case. Don't miss the chance of such a significant event. All right, so they show us their tokenomics. So they said get 3% reflection on every transaction. So every holder is gonna get 3% of every transaction. So you know that reflection is gonna be split across the board between everybody. All right, so it says the max wallet can only have 1%. So we're gonna have to check to make sure this is true, to make sure that the max wallet is 1%. I notice a lot of tokens nowadays are starting to implement this, where they're not allowing regular holders or anybody to have more than 1%. I don't think 1% is the only limit that people can set on their tokens. I think it's okay to even set it to 3% or 2%, even probably up to 4% max wallet, as long as you don't allow people to have like 50% or 20% or no limits. So all right, they say 4% goes to marketing, 2.5% goes to development, and 2.5% goes to liquidity. All right, that's their contract address. It says join the community of legends. That shows you how to buy Shintama. All right, so here it says the utility. All right, so it says Shintama, DeFi project launched after the success of Shinja and Saitama in the DeFi space, has grand plans to build a bridge between everyday internet users and the DeFi world in a safe and simple way. Shintama's cutting-edge use case will grow naturally in the DeFi space. It boasts a modern and sleek browser built from the ground up to be compatible with DeFi. Or the features will include, or so it says will include, so I'm guessing that most of these features haven't been implemented or the whole thing haven't even been launched as yet. I'm just gonna assume that since they said it will, or the feature will include, it did not just say the features include. All right, so it says built-in EVM compatible wallet which loads when browser is launched. built-in decentralized exchange with connections to all major chains, built-in cross-chain NFT staking platform, and gallery with rewards, built-in wallet connection, AISKEM. I'm not sure what this is. Detector, I would have to research what this is. AISKEM detector, certificates for safe browsing. All right, so I guess they're planning on having a whole bunch of features implemented, but we'll just have to see how that turns out in the future. So it says bringing together two amazing communities for collaboration and the greater good. The SHINTAMA team has given many incentives, executing on feedback from the community and running giveaways on a daily basis. All right, so let's see. SHINTAMA is the solution. All right, let's see what else is here. All right, so here it shows us their roadmap. So it says phase 1, website creation, white paper V1. We know they created their white paper, so they're probably past this section. CoinGecko listing. Then phase 2, apply for CoinMarketCap. I guess they're currently in phase 2. Instagram and Twitter creator partnerships, Facebook, Google ads, and I'm not sure where we're in these phase they're currently at, because I like to see when tokens list their or show their roadmap, I like to see they add a check mark or a tick or some type of signal that, hey, we completed this, we've completed this, we haven't completed this, we're gonna do this next, and stuff like that. Just show us a check mark to show, hey, we already did that, so we'll know exactly which phase they're in, because right now I'm not sure which phase they're in. All right, so let's scroll down. Let's see what else is on this website. This showing you how to buy with Trust Wallet. You can do that. All right, that's it for the website. All right, so first things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run Explorer, or probably we should run Etherscan. Let's run Etherscan.io. Run Etherscan.io. And first thing we're going to do is paste the address in here, click on it, and we're going to click on SHINTAMA. That's right here where it says tracker. We're going to click on it. So SHINTAMA, sorry, we're going to click on SHINTAMA. I think I've probably been calling it SHINTAMA a whole bunch, but please forgive me, guys. Just know that when I say SHINTAMA, I really mean SHINTAMA. All right, but let's see. So it says there's 2,336 holders in this token. And let's see, holders. Let's click on holders and let's see. All right, so it says there's in Unicrypt token vesting, there's 57.56%, so that's good. That's a locked contract. Then OX60C, I'm not sure which wallet that is or who that is, that has 6.1%. Then Uniswap V2 SHINTAMA, that one has 2.87%. Then the dead wallet has 1.9%, and then we can see that every other wallet has less than 1%. All right, so we'd have to, if I'm gonna do this, or whenever I'm doing any type of research into tokens, I would click on this and follow this token around, so you guys can click on it and follow all the transactions that have been done with this wallet. So this looks like I'm seeing transactions for this. So it says there's a total of 61 transactions, and if you click on it, you can see it's showing that there's been a whole bunch of transfers from this wallet, the OX60C, to the dead wallet, to Hotbit3, to null, to the dead wallet again, to Unicrypt vesting. So to me, I think this is the owner's wallet. That's what I'm going to guess. I could be wrong, but and it's OX60C. Let's go back, and that one has 6.1% OX60C. But what we can do next is we can look at the contract. We can read the contract, and let's look for owner, and then we click on owner, and here we can see it. So it says OX60C190, and if we go back, well, let's just click on the link for the tab for holders. You can see this is it, OX60C190. And remember, when you clicked on it, and you see, like, you look at the different type of methods, and it says function executed based on decoded input for, let me zoom in because you guys probably not seeing it. All right, it says function executed based on decoded input data for unidentified functions. Method ID is displayed instead. All right, so if they cannot like figure out the method or whatever, they'll just show the ID, like right here and right here. But here they show that this was a transfer. These couple methods or transactions, these were transfers from this wallet to the null dead wallet. And you know, guys, there's nobody out there right now who invests money into these tokens or anything that's gonna take tokens from themselves or from their wallet and just send it to a dead wallet or to Hotbit or to a, well, probably a couple people send their tokens to a token vesting. Because token vesting, if I'm not mistaken, like right here with Unicrypt token vesting is when, like, the developers, I'm gonna have to research this more, but from what I remember or what I've seen is, or what I got from token vesting is, usually when they create the tokens or the contract and everything, they'll vest the tokens or they'll do the token vesting by putting a whole bunch of tokens or lock away a whole bunch of tokens that get released over a period of time. So say they lock away 100 tokens. Every month they'll release like 1 token to each of their developers or the members of the dev team, and each month their aim is to get the next month to be more valuable than the month that they got before. So it's in the best interest for the developers to make the token work like how it's supposed to work, or get the value of the token up, because each month or year that passed, when the vesting period has ended and some of the tokens is gonna be released back to them, it's best if they have worked their butt off or whatever to make the token more valuable. So each time they get more tokens from the vesting period, their wallet will be higher or whatever. So this, even without looking at the contract, I could have already sort of figured out that this must be some type of developer or the owner, and we already found out by going to the contract that the OX60C190 is actually the owner. All right, so these are just the little things you guys can do to figure out little things about the token. So when we go back, let's go back to the holders section, and here you see that this is the token vesting. So that's good that 57% is in that, even though I don't know when those tokens will be released. And the 6.1% is for the owner of the contract or the token. And if anybody has any information about vesting tokens, the pros and cons, I haven't done too much research into this. I've probably just did a quick quick Google search like a couple months ago and to search what vesting is, and that's how I come up with whatever I just told you guys. So if you guys aren't 100% confident in what I say, just go to Google. It takes a couple minutes and search and see what are probably the pros and cons of token vesting. Then we see that Uniswap V2 has 2.86%, Dead Wallet has 1.9%, and then we see that no other wallet has over 1%. So it looks like whatever they said on their website, where no wallet, like right here they show, let's just go up, I think it was in their tokenomics. Let's go down. All right, here it is. So in their tokenomics, they said the max wallet is 1%, and we proved that no wallet other than these 4 wallets up here don't have or is all under 1%. All right, so the next thing we can do is we can jump over to, let's see, we're gonna jump over to dex.guru. And guys, please remember, the research I'm doing right now, this is never enough research to just decide whether or not a token is worth buying or whatever. It's always best to use as many tools. There are so many tools out there that you can use to help you in your decision of whether or not to buy a token. I'm just here to give you 2 or 3 or 4 of these tools, or show you the process I take in starting, because the process I'm showing you right now, this is just the start of investigating this token. Because when I'm planning on investing in any type of tokens, it usually takes me like 3-4 hours to go through everything and go through all. I'll go even on Google and start searching for different blog posts or anything like that, or I'll watch other people's YouTube videos to see what they found out and stuff like that. So it can take 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to fully research a token, and sometimes you're all the way down to 3 hours into researching a token. You already love everything about the token, but 4 hours into research, or the next day when you did another couple research into the token, you found out a whole bunch of bad things about it, whereas if you only spent 20-30 minutes, you would not have found that. So guys, always remember, do your own research, do as much research as possible, and try to come out on top of getting on top of everything instead of going in blind. All right, so we pasted the address on dex.guru. We're gonna click on SHINTAMA, wait for it to load. When it loads, all right, here you can see, so it shows that they have $1.5 million in the liquidity. So this is one of the highest. I'm kind of speechless now to think that this token got released or got added to CoinMarketCap just 2 days ago, and it has $1.5 million in liquidity already. All right, so let's look at it. So it shows that 5 hours ago $18,000 was added, 8 hours ago 17,000, 10 hours ago 15. I'm not even sure how this amount of, I think it's all because of the sheer volume. So let's look at the volume. I didn't check to see. So here we can see that $3.9 million worth of trading volume happened in 24 hours. So here we can see that this token has just been rising, especially in the last 10 minutes. All right, so let's go back over to the liquidity section. Sorry, I just blanked out right there. All right, so if we want to see only the liquidity that was added, we click on this section right here that says ads, and it will show you only liquidity that was added. So wait for that to load. Wait for that to load. Let's see. Come on. All right, it's not loading for some reason. Let's go over to the trading section. So we already saw that there's $3.9 million worth of liquidity, trading volume. Now we're just trying to find out if there's any sharks, or all right, here we see 2 hours ago one person bought 1.3 Ethereum worth. Then we see 3 hours ago somebody bought $3,500 worth, and he's a shark. So this person, a shark, is somebody who spends or trades between $100,000 to $500,000 in the last 30 days. And let's see if we see any tortoises. There's a whole bunch of tortoises. Tortoises are people who trade between $10,000 to $100,000 in 30 days. And here we see another shark right here, bought $1,600. A shark sold $2,500. A shark sold $3,000. A shark 3 hours ago, a shark sold $1,300. And here we can see our first whale, and a whale is a heavy trader with $500,000 of over $500,000 worth of trades in the last 30 days. So we saw tortoises, we saw sharks, and now we saw a whale. So there's probably something good that's happening with this token. So here we saw somebody else bought 2 Ethereum worth of this token. I'm getting a good vibe from this token. Anytime you see like sharks and whales getting in on these tokens, there's usually something behind it. They know something, or somebody told them something. And even though it's just one whale, remember this is just 3 hours, in the last 3 hours, and we already saw like 4 sharks, like 8 different tortoises, and we found one whale who bought. So, and here we can see all the ads. The ads section finally loaded, and then let's click on removes. And it removes going to take for a little bit. I'm not sure why it's loading this slow. I think a lot of people been using dex.guru, so their system probably slowed down a little bit. Let's wait for the second to load. Give it a second, guys. All right, so it looks like this ain't loading. I'm not sure why. All right, let's just move on. let's see which other tool we could use. Let's see, Explorer. I'm trying to remember a tool that I've used like a week ago. I was supposed to bring or introduce to the channel, but I can't remember. I'm gonna have to use it in the next video. I think I'm gonna have to search, because I know I took a screenshot of it somewhere, but I'm gonna have to go search for it. All right, so guys, let's see on Explorer. We can see, let's see, so this is the contract, this is the transactions, 1200 transactions. Let's see, total supply, volume. So they just rounded it off to 4 million. Remember, we saw on dex.guru that is $3.9 million 24-hour volume, and that actually went up by 79.87%. This is the price right here. So in the last 7 days went up by 341%. So remember, you would have already tripled your money if you invested like 3 days ago, like 4 or 5 days ago. I mean, like 3 days ago. Yeah, if you have invested $1,000 like 3 days ago, you would have already gotten like 3,000. All right, so transfers 4,792, holders 2,341, and here we can see different transfers that's been happening over the last couple of hours. All right, so you just scroll through and check all those transfers. You click on this tab, you see all the holders, and here we can see the first wallet. Remember this one, I think this was the vesting wallet. This is what I would like Explorer, if Explorer wants to be as good or give as much information to, like, just like Etherscan, I think they should start labeling these instead of just showing the wallet address. Give us the name, like show us that this is a vesting wallet, or this is the owner's wallet, or stuff like that. Just like how you guys show that this is the burn wallet or burn address, start labeling these. All right, so this the vesting wallet, and then this 6.11%, that's the owner or creator's wallet. Then this wallet, I don't remember which wallet that was, and then this is the burn wallet. And then remember that after number 5, after number 4, no other wallet has more than 1%. So guys, I'm gonna end this video right here. I'm not gonna go too deep into this research, or this is not the full research of this token. This is just a video, or all my videos are really just to show you guys the steps to take to do a full research. So this is just probably just 10% of the research you guys need to do into this video. As I told you before, you should always do your own research. Always go to their Telegram group, start asking questions. Anything you cannot find, always go out and try and find it. All right, always try to ask questions. I mean, if you can't find anything on your own, you can go to their Telegram and try to find out from them what you were trying to find out. I did not check their liquidity, so I did not find their liquidity, but let's go to dextools.io. We're gonna launch app. Hopefully their liquidity is in one of those. Let's see. Wait, token. I don't remember. Token sniffer. It's tokensniffer.com. Hopefully it loads today. It's been giving me a whole bunch of problems recently. Let's click Shintama. All right, let's click I'm not a robot. Hopefully I don't have to do this over and over again like I had to. Oh, it said buses. Sorry, thought it was cars. So buses, verify. Okay, thankfully it went through. All right, because I've been having problems with it lately. All right, so here we're gonna see what. All right, so we're getting a couple negatives from this token, but let's see what the negatives are. So it says the negatives are the fees are over 10%. I don't view these as negatives. I don't care about the fees being 10, 11%, 12%, or whatever, as long as they're not like 25, 30, 40. Because I've started to see tokens have like the buy fee be like 10% and then the sell fee be like 20%. So it stops people from getting in right away and then getting out right away. It allows people or forces people to hold for a little bit instead of jumping in, and as soon as it go up by 1%, they jump out. All right, so let's see. I'm not gonna view the 11% as negatives, but let's see. I'm not gonna view this as negative. There's other contracts out there just like this. What I'm gonna view as a negative, in my view, is the source code contains a function which can set a maximum transaction amount, so it's a honeypot risk. So Token Sniffer is saying that this contract has a function in it that can stop people from selling a certain amount of the tokens. So say you have 100 tokens and you want to sell 50 tokens. The contract owner or creator can actually set a limit where you can only sell 10 tokens. So I'm not sure if you guys view that as a bad thing, but Token Sniffer gave it a negative, so that's why it probably got that 35%, 35 out of 100. All right, so here it says that the source code contains a function which can modify the transaction fee. So they have a transaction fee, a buy fee of 11% each. 11, that's just call this 11, so 11% each. So Token Sniffer is saying that they have a function which can actually change these, so it's a honeypot risk where at any time the owner or the contract creator can set the buy fee to 0, so it brings in a whole bunch of people, and then the sell fee to like 90% or 100%, so people won't be able to sell. Because you know, a lot of these tools like PancakeSwap or Uniswap, I think they are, if the price impact is gonna be too high, you cannot sell it. All right, so you gotta remember that when you're getting into this token, these functions are in place. So if at any point you try to sell and you see that the price impact is too high, remember that this is there. Or if you were trying to sell a certain amount of tokens and you can't, remember that this function is also there. All right, and here we see that tokens burnt, so 1.95%. It says it gets a bad score for the owner wallet contains a substantial amount of tokens which could have a large impact on the token price if sold. So we already saw that I think it was, let's go back, it should bring us back to Etherscan, bring us right back to, oh boy, it brought us to Dex.Guru. Let's see, yes, right back to Etherscan. All right, so here we found out that this is the owner, the OX60C. He has 6.1%. So that's where Token Sniffer is showing us that, hey, this person has 6.1%, and if he sells, it could affect the token price. I'm not too worried about when a owner or creator has less than 10%. I put my limit at 10% and he has 6.1%. Token Sniffer has 5%. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys look at that as a bad thing also. I put mine as 10%, so I wouldn't give that a bad view or bad score for 6.1% because I have it at 10. All right, so let's see. It says there's adequate liquidity. There's over 559.85 Ethereum, and at least 98.38% is in Unicrypt, and it's locked until the 31st of December 2022. So let's click on Unicrypt and see if it brings us straight to this lock. And I don't think it will, because we would have seen some type of lock up top there. All right, so we are already on Dex.Guru. So guess what we can do? We can just paste it in here, paste the contract address in here, Shintama, and instead of us having to go search Unicrypt, we can just, when the when the token loads, and Dex gave them a 47 out of a 99 for, which one is this? Oh, so the information they provided, they only got 1 point for the information they provided. Let's see, creation, they only got a 31. All right, so you guys can come through and see what all these different scores mean and stuff. Here they're saying there's $3.2 million liquidity, daily volume 3.9, pool WS is 576, market cap is 56 million. Let's see more info. All right, so this shows you the when the pool was created and everything, but what we really came here for is to find the Unicrypt lock, or the liquidity lock in Unicrypt. This little blue lock is team.finance lock. This little one is Unicrypt. So this is the one we want, so we're going to click on this and it's going to bring us straight to the liquidity lock for that token. All right, so here it shows that the liquidity of $3.2 million in Unicrypt is locked until the 31st of the 12th 20. Let's zoom in a little bit. So it shows that 568 Ethereum is locked until the 31st of the 12th 2022. So that looks real. I've only seen like 99% of everything I've seen in this token is all good, except for the couple of things we saw on Token Sniffer where they still have the fee modifier and the ownership has not been renounced, and the function which can set the max transaction amount. So those were the only things I saw that were bad, and that's up to the owner or contract creator to not put those functions into effect. So guys, please go out there, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, try to find out as much as possible about this token before you decide you want to invest. But guys, I think this is a good token. I'm gonna say that I think that this is a good token, but before I invest, I would always go out and try to find out more. I'll try to probably go out and read a couple blog posts or see comments, see what they're saying in their, what people are saying in their Telegram group. I want to see if people are getting blocked or not answered, if questions are not being answered and stuff like that. So guys, please, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so now. Like the video, share the video. That helps the channel grow. And it help these videos, I think, help people understand that, hey, you don't just see a token that looks good on the surface and then just invest your money. I think my videos or other people's videos help people realize that you have to do research and try to come to a conclusion on your own, because at the end of the day, it's always your money. So if you want to join my Telegram group, that's gonna be in the description, where you can join my Telegram group and ask any questions you want. So guys, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and have a nice day.